Good evening, guys. So, today's video is going to be about, well, let me just put it for short. We're finally getting True Evolution tomorrow. I believe, correction, on June 2nd. So, after tomorrow. Right. Alright, so we're getting True Evolution. Now, with that being said, this is an interesting little outlook what they're doing here. So, for every unit we got during the collaborations, Matoi, Mako, and Satsuki, along with Saitama, Tornado, Boros, and Genos, they're all getting their True Evolutions as per, how's to say, evolution. So, to put it simply, we're actually getting free True Evolution units, in a sense. So, if you guys already evolved them to 5-star, great. But to those who haven't gotten them to 5-star, I suggest you get them now to 5-star so that you already have free awakened units and you won't have to go through the hassle of obtaining the material. Now, along with that, if you guys want and you don't have the time to get them to 5-star within the period, then there is a slight chance you could do it, but it requires that you, well, actually, to be honest, you would require the material and everything. So today's video is going to be basically about that. What is the material required for True Evolution? Now, it's not that hard, it's not that simple, but it's also a little bit annoying. Now, as you can see here, my inventory of units, where I have a ton of evolution material units. And, wow, that's a lot of dark fragments. Okay. I was grinding, well, apparently I was grinding that up. But, as you can see, my inventory of dragons. Now, why am I working on getting these dragons? Now, it's not hard to explain. So, when True Evolution comes out, we will have to require something like a rainbow dragon. Yes, a dragon that's in the color of a rainbow. There is one way that's simply to easily to obtain them, and it's through Alchemy Store. Alchemy Store, you could trade in 5 of each of the, I think it's 5 maybe, unless it's 1, I forget. But you need all 5 dragons in order to exchange to get one of them. Now, this is why I'm suggesting you guys, if you guys are here right now and listening, that you work on grinding those evolution materials, especially the dragons. I know it's going to be hard, I know it's tough, but this is what you have to do in order to obtain True Evolution materials. This is why I suggest you get your units now, or you'll be facing this problem and having the difficulty of having to actually obtain True Evolution material. Now, there is also a strange material that they also included. I don't know what the name is. Let me get a second. Collect Awakened Souls. Oh, here you go. Awakened Souls. Now, Awakened Souls, that's what the material is for the True Evolution. You require 30 of each. You need 30 Awakened Souls in order to truly evolve a single unit. Yes, you need them. And yes, you'll have to get them. And yes, they're not going to be easy to obtain. Now, they will be easy to obtain, but not so. To get 30 of them is going to be quite the grind. Well, not really. You can get once, I think, you can get 2, maybe 3, 5 per daily. I can't remember. Now, so this is what's going to happen. So, daily missions will be changed up, and secondly, Big Boss's events, you know, the received items will change up as well. Now, why is that, and why is that happening? Is because True Evolution's coming. So instead of you seeing the mission progress like this, you'll see something else. I've said this before. I just want to make sure you guys know it. See it again. And that's about it, guys. So, in order to get Awakened Souls, you gotta either complete dailies or do the login special, which they're providing for us. Giving us those, you know, 30 if I could see from here, I remember that they gave us also an Ifrit evolution material along the way. So you guys better hold on to that Ifrit, because I'm not joking, that's not going to be easy to defeat Ifrit on true evolution battle. Mind you, if you guys cleared, I think, floor 18, you might have a chance. I don't know exactly the specifics upon that, but hey, I'm going to give it a shot and try my best, since I have knives going on over here. But I will also do a video on that as well, but that'll be later into the future when we finally get True Evolution kicking in. But as I said, it's not going to be easy. I do not know any of the True Evolution material for the other units other than Tornado, and that's about it. Tornado and Genos. Tornado and Genos require 2 evolution materials. One is the flying earth bird. Where is it? Let me see if I could find it on the schedule. Here it is. She requires this one. Clashing of the Emerald Bird. Of Thunder of the blah blah blah. Clashing Thunder of the Emerald Bird. Sorry, I have very terrible pronunciation when it comes down to that. And that's about it. That's the only material she needs. And for the Genos, he requires... I don't know what he requires. I don't know what that thing is called. It's a giant machine, one from the story campaign. The giant robot machine, that's all about I know. The one that self-destructs and nearly kills your team. That's about it. Beyond that, that's pretty much it. Now, there's also something I wanted to get down to on top of that. Let me try to remember here. Okay, so just like that. Oh yes, Roy. So, as of recent on Japan, Roy has been buffed. Now, the only difference from his original to his True Evolution is that he actually has, how to say, more, I think, here it is, reduces all eyes damage by 10%. Alright, here we go. So, everything gets changed. So, he gets an increase in his skills break damage, yes, just break damage, and his art, or his art and true art also get a damage increase. Not only that, but he also increases in how much damage he applies. So, when he gets his true art, or his art in general, his art, I believe, becomes 100% and critical. Instead of it being 50 and 100% for his true art or art, I believe. I didn't check that details too wisely. But apparently, upon the upgrade, he just gets an increase in damage, and his critical rate goes from 50 to 100, and his break goes from 100 to 150. So, he gets more damage. That's about it. They just amped him up on damage versus, I gotta admit it, Mita got a better upgrade than him. Why do I say it like that? Because Mita affects all sources of fire damage. Like, come on, why couldn't you guys give Roy the same kind of benefit? That would have been nice. I gotta admit, Mita was so terrible back in the past. She was sucky and lame, but when she gets True Evolution, she becomes overpowered. She becomes so powerful and handy on the team. She debuffs enemies. By a certain, I don't know what percentage she debuffs by, but she debuffs fire resistance. So meaning when enemies take on damage from fire elemental types, it gets increased. So I gotta admit, Mita has become better. So I suggest you. I remember saying this before. She was terrible, but after the amp up she received, she became a beautiful unit to actually have on your team. So, I'm going to say this again, guys. Try to get Mita and try to get her, because Mita has become quite the handy unit. Now, with that being said, that's all I have for you guys tonight. Other than the fact that, sadly, Roy doesn't get any more powerful and doesn't get any more different from then. But, yeah. Oh, and as I said before, I will be trying to figure out when they are introducing the new system, to where if you limit break them first, or correction, if you limit break them at all from 0 to 4 or 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know when that'll be introduced yet. I'm still unclear about that, but that's all I know, guys. Sorry. I will be looking forward to more information in the future. I'll also be keeping an eye on information from directly coming from their their sources here in the game. But that's about it, guys. I hope you guys enjoy your day and have a great time.